Hello, welcome to Mind Your Business. As we prepare for iFAB, the conversations are going to be on iFAB. So today I am interviewing the fabulous Ekua Classpeters. If you're in our network, then you know her already. She calls herself our Class Prefect. And actually, she's been doing a great job, leading the community. Today we are going to be talking about iFAB, which her organization, the Party Crew, has been partnering with iFAB since we began in 2022. So she's going to be giving us information about that. She's also going to give us information about her own organization, Girls Camping, that is coming up a few days after iFAB. But beyond this, today's conversation is also about why she does what she does. What makes it important? She's going to share her own story and hopefully to get you to consider being a part of not just this community, but any community of growth-minded women, because there is something in there for you. So she's going to share her own story of transformation with you. I pray that you enjoy this conversation. I know I will enjoy it. Let me read her bio. Beyond the fact that we know her to be our Class Prefect, she holds an advanced diploma in business management from the Association of Business Executives UK and a postgraduate certificate also in business management from the same ABE UK. In August 2013, she registered and started the Party Crew as an event and tour firm, but now focuses mainly on tours. She works fully as the Chief Operations Officer for the Party Crew, which is licensed by the Ghana Tourism Authority and also a member of Tour Operators Union of Ghana. Ekua believes women in Ghana have part of the solution to Ghana's major challenge, which is leadership. Because women spend more time with children, they have the opportunity to teach them character, competence, and confidence. Due to this belief, she spent a lot of time with children in order to be able to impart their lives with these values. She also loves to connect with nature, as that helps her to appreciate the creativeness of her Heavenly Father and get inspiration to be creative. Her personal slogan is, "Let's work very hard and chill hard." Are you ready? Enjoy this episode.
iFAB Ashanti, a haven nestled at the tip of Kumasi, where fresh air meets serenity. iFAB Ashanti is a residential learning and event space perfect for your corporate training, staff retreat, group hangouts, and wedding receptions. With 4 rooms and 15 beds, you and your group can sleep comfortably. What makes us special? iFAB Ashanti is not just a space, it's a commitment. By choosing us, you support community projects empowering women and youth. Join us at iFAB Ashanti off Aful Junction, Abuabukesi, Kumasi. iFAB Ashanti, here we grow. Hi, I am Ahmed Duncan, founder of the Fabulous Woman Network. Before 2015, I was that broke girl who was stuck in her own limiting belief of not enoughness. Marianne Williamson's words, "You are a child of God," woke me up. And then I sought help to work on myself. I still invest heavily in my personal development, and so much has changed for me in the most incredible ways. My burning desire is to see an Africa in which women are empowered to thrive and impact people. I am a trainer, coach, author, social entrepreneur, and an event organizer who is passionate about helping others on their own personal development journey so that together we can all thrive as fabulous children of God. Mind Your Business is our weekly podcast which is free on YouTube. Here we share enriching content to help us all thrive as fabulous children of God. And if you prefer to work with me please go to my website, amaduncan.com/store to book a discovery call with me.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations once again on 10 years of the Party Crew. I look forward to listening to stories about the Party Crew and this 10 years, how it has been. But before then, you are also my Ugandan partner. So I want to ask you, how is it going with your Ugandan living?
Okay, let me see briefly. Uganda, Ghana, Uganda.
Ghana.
It's going so well. It's relaxing. You know, anytime I'm dealing with anything and I remember I'm a Ugandan, I just relax.
That is good. For the sake of someone watching who doesn't know what the Ugandan living is, can you explain that to them?
You know, I learned from the Ugandans. They are calm. They don't complain much, and they don't have much, but they seem to be content with what they have, and they are making good with the little they have. And I really like that. The fact that I didn't see a lot of mad people roaming on their streets.
I know, right?
It tells me, yes. And it's not like we only stayed at the capital but we roamed. We really toured places in the country, and then we saw just one madman in the capital. It tells me they are sane. So in terms of their mental health, you know, they are calm, and so I want to learn that from them. That's why I'm a Ugandan this year. I want to stay calm. I want to be mentally sound, and I want to be content with what I have and make do with what I have. So
yes, and I just I just also want to say thank you so much for accepting the invitation to join us on our family vacation. I hope that we'll be doing more as we explore more of Africa.
I want to do more, Amma. It was fun.
It was so much fun.
I want to follow the Duncans wherever they go, especially Mr. Duncan, my tilapia partner. I want to follow you people. So it was an honor going on such a trip with you. I had so much fun, and then I think beautiful conversations. And,
it was really great. It was really the best. So now let's talk about Ghana. We are back home, and we are preparing for the girls' camp, which is a few days after iFAB, and iFAB, you're a big part of it because you've been handling adventure tour this year. You are doing cultural day with us. But today I want us to get to the core of why we do what we do. And in this case, why you do what you do. When we were in Uganda, you shared a beautiful story. You know, when we went and engaged the women at what's the name? Kazi Prino or something. I've got Mukazi Prino. Yes, when we went there, you shared a beautiful story of how you became part of the Fabulous Woman community. But even before that, I want you to share what was happening in your business at this time before you decided to take the steps that you took.
So before joining the Fabulous Woman community officially, I was actually following them on Facebook, but then I wasn't an active member of their community. So before becoming an active member, I was stuck, so stuck. Business, and then even emotionally, I was stuck. I had gotten to a point I needed something, I needed more. And then I didn't know exactly what I wanted. And then even my business, where it was going. So I was stuck. When I talk to my friends, it's the same old ideas, and I was applying it. It wasn't working. So I needed some fresh energy, fresh ideas, new acquaintances. It was the same people sharing the same things with me all the time. And then most of them were also dealing with issues. And most of the time when we gather, it's pity party small, and then same old stuff. So I realized I needed a new network. I needed fresh ideas. I needed new vibe, new energy. I needed something. But when I got to that stage and I tried connecting with some people and it wasn't working. I started praying. And so through the prayer, I found my new family. And this is how it started. I prayed for months. It's not like one day. And I was asking God, what do I do? I'm stuck. This business, did I really hear from you? Do you really want me to do this? How come I'm not getting any fresh ideas? I don't know what next to do. Tourism authority regulations, requirements. I don't know how to go about it. I talk to people and no one knows what to do for me. So I was just asking God questions. And anytime I pray, I get the name, talk to it's a still small voice telling me talk to Amadankan. And Amadankan wasn't my friend. She was just a Facebook friend, but I didn't know her personally. I don't have her contact. I wasn't sure if I sent her a message on Facebook if she will respond or she will see me to be a fraudster or whatever. So I didn't know how to go about it. And I kept praying. Sometimes too, I asked myself, who is Amma Duncan and what am I going to tell her? Until one day, and I was still praying about the issue at church, wherever. One day I fasted, and in the evening I went for my Tuesday evening service without my phone and then came back home. So when I got home in the night around 8:30, I said, let me check my phone before I go to bed. Then when I went on Facebook, I saw Amadan Khan organizing a strategic retreat for women in business. The moment I saw that, something just jumped in me, like, this is it. You need this. So I was like, okay, let me pray over it and see how it goes. But I sent a message on Facebook that I'm interested. So the next day I prayed again, and then Amma called and gave me more insight on the program, and I said I'm going to do this. As at that time, the rate or the fee for the program was 2,500. And it was Wednesday morning and the program was Friday. I needed it. I needed it. So I wasn't having the money, but I needed it. And so I had to find the money and attend. And I am so grateful because it was the beginning of a new chapter in my business, in my life, in even in my family life. It was a new chapter. So I am happy I invested that. And then at that retreat, I got answers to some questions bothering me. I got questions from both the organizer of the retreat, Amadan Khan, and then the facilitator, Yawa Hansen Cole, and then my fellow participants. You share your problem, they listen, the facilitators will try and answer you, and they also will adapt to something that has worked for them or an experience that they've had before. So they will top it up with something. And it was so good. As when I was coming back from the retreat, I had clarity that party crew has to continue. Because as at the time I was going, I was thinking of quitting. And when I was coming back, I had fresh energy. I had a vibe to continue, no stopping. And then even the ladies assuring me that, oh, they will support me. If I have an upcoming program, I should share with them and they will share with me and all that. If they also have time, they will go with me. And it was so calming. And so that was the beginning of a new chapter in my business and even in my relationships. And afterwards, what's next? I decided to officially be a disciple of Amadanka. If she's organizing, unless I am highly unavailable. But it didn't end at the retreat. Afterwards, I attended other retreats. It was 2019, 2020, COVID came, and so we didn't have any in-person retreat. But the online sessions, I joined. Amma, you did something about social media marketing and all that. My business wasn't on social media. And so through such online programs, such virtual coaching sessions you did during the COVID period, it helped me to have a social media account for the party crew, and then I started the posting. It wasn't that good. You kept encouraging me, and so that was how party crew came on social media. Then after COVID 2021, I did another retreat at East Legon. I came again. I met wonderful people, wonderful women who have impacted my life so much. So if you are stuck in business, in even your family life, people are dealing with emotional issues. Relationships are stressing people. And most of the time when you see such women gathering, all the negativities that comes with women gathering. Oh, they are going to show off what they've got. And it's when it comes to the fabulous woman community, we are serious. We want to win. We want to make money. We want to impact the next generation. So it's not about that coming to compete on what you are wearing or even coming to bash men. No, we see men as partners. How we can be able to connect with them in a nice way so that they will support us. That is what we learned. So I came for that retreat and it was all about learning. I met a wonderful woman. That's our woman in fashion business.
Oh, Mami Ama.
Not Mami Ama. That elderly woman who mostly comes to advise us.
Oh, Uni J.
Uni J.
Uni J.
She came to that retreat and then, she came to spark us.
Yes.
She came to give us some vim, some vibe,
yes,
some energy. And so these meetings that I've been attending, Amma, it's been worth it. If I had been focusing on the money, I wouldn't have come there. It's Legon retreat. We had to pay something for, I think, the 4 days we spent there. But what I gained from Survivor Island and East Legon, it is absolutely nothing to be compared to that amount of money. I have, beautiful relationships. Later, I think I'll share my benefits more. So, I will always encourage other women to invest in such things. But because we have fears, I think I will advise that you start with prayer. I started mine with prayer first. And then I heard clearly that I have to connect with Amadan. It's not Amadankan doing everything for me, but it is through Amadankan's platform. I am connecting with other women who are helping me emotionally, spiritually, and even business, in terms of business. So it's not Amadankan doing everything, but it's the people I'm meeting on this fabulous woman community. I think I've also been able to do this because I'm ready to invest.
yes.
I invest. If I have to pay, I place value on this kind of network. So if I have to pay and come, I am ready to pay. So invest to get the new network that you need. And then when you come into such communities, don't be rigid. Sow some seed of goodness, and you will reap goodness. So don't come and then just be a receiver. By expecting people to share your flyers, you don't share that of others. You are people to patronize you, but other people in the community also have goods and services there. You also patronize them. So I've joined the community first by prayer, Second, by investing. And third, I am sowing goodness and I'm reaping so much goodness.
Yeah.
So this is my story.
Yeah. Such a beautiful story. Thank you so much for sharing. And also, I also feel encouraged, those times where I feel, this thing, what are you doing? Then you know that God is using it for his something, So thank you so much. And so you've shared.
I think God called you into this because of me.
Because of me too, I also needed saving, and he's using this to also save me. So we are all benefiting. It's always a win-win. And even for the facilitators who come, they share such positive feedback. They are also enriched. Yes, they come and give, but they also take something. And it's just amazing what God is using this platform to do. And so you've shared about your business, how being in the community helped turn your business around to a place where it's getting better. Let's talk about your personal life. There was something you agreed to also talk about, just a bit about it. Someone you met, and how this person also transformed your life. Please share that as well.
So I've met, apart from meeting you, connecting with you personally. I used to know you, social media. I also didn't know that your mother was my mother. That is also another story for another day.
That's really
yeah. But then until I got to know that. And so apart from connecting with you, I've connected with people through this community, and it's been life transforming. One is Mamia Margin. I wasn't confident sharing me on social media. I am always I used to share, but like church pictures, devotional lessons, that's all. Meanwhile, I'm in business and the world has to know what I am doing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't comfortable sharing. And it's all because I had the perception when I started doing my business, people gave me this feeling that tourism is for people who don't have things to do with their time. So it's like a non-serious business. So I wasn't even proud sharing it on social media. Meanwhile, the Lord led me into doing this business. And I wasn't confident about that. So Mamiama, I met on Survivor Island, encouraged me to put myself out there. And she went as far as teaching me how to pose for pictures that I can share on social media. And me being on social media, it has opened doors. It has connected me to people. I also met another woman at Survivor Island. And now we are like sisters. I was struggling to obtain tourism license from Ghana Tourism Authority. And through Efiafra Kuma connected me to Tour Operators Union president. And that woman, Madam Alisa, she helped me to obtain the license. Simple. It was so simple. But this is something I had struggled with for years. But through Efiafra Kuma's connection, I got that license. And then I've been dealing with some health issue. In fact, it has been weighing me down. I've done series of surgeries. I've spent money. I have wasted resources. And anytime it comes to mind, it's not a good feeling. So I have been through this from secondary school, battling with this issue, hospital in and out, surgeries. And at a point in time, it's like a burden. I'm carrying it wherever I go. Hey, this is my issue. My neck was breaking. Oh, I met another woman through Fabulous Woman Community, Pastor Annette Day. Then, at one of her retreats, which I investment again, 2020, and I attended. she shared something and she prayed. And afterwards, that problem, that issue, that was like a mountain before me. That was like a basket of whatever, a heavy basket of something on my head. Now it's nothing. It's absolutely no. Her impact has flattened that mountain before. So, and I can go on and on. I've met an accountability partner.
Oh my God.
Who will not let you sleep. If you say you are going to do A, B, C, she will ensure she will come after you. Nana, have you been able to do this? Have you been able to do that? Have you checked this? Have you seen this? Can we do it this way? That's accountability. I wasn't having. Now I have it. And then through this platform, the Lord has also given me opportunity to impact people like Caroline and other people in this community. So, Mama, this is my story. The connections, these beautiful connections I have built, and what it has done for me, no amount of money can buy this.
To God be all the glory. To God be all the glory. Now, you and I know some women who will be doubting and looking at us with side eye, my dear. And now, what message do you have for that woman who is at the place where 2019 you were stuck, not knowing what to do, praying, but maybe the Lord is laying it on their hearts? Go for girls camping. You know, girls camping, you are taking them to Shy Hills, you'll be going to Volta Hotel, and you'll be doing all these beautiful things. First of all, even before we talk about that woman, what makes this important? This thing of going away to a place to retreat. What is it about this for us in terms of our personal development and growth?
Okay. So, in terms of our personal development, sometimes if you have not gone out there, you might think you know it all. Before connecting to the fabulous women community, I was the champion at my friends. I was the, my sister would say, wise one. I was the wise one in there because every problem, this one will come in. I connected and I met other women and I realized that, hey, people are learning, and Ekua, humble yourself and learn. People have learned, Papa. They have joined what Mandela, Washington, this, and they are in this community, international communities, and they are speaking on big platform. And you are in one corner with your with your friends, and you are the champion. And so, Amma, if this is what I've gotten from the community, that the opportunity to learn, opportunity to just sit and listen to others. And then even listening to others even will let you know what you have. Because sometimes you have something, you can do something with it, and you don't even know what you have. But connecting with these women, going for such programs, it helps you to even identify what you have and what you can do with it, or what you have and who you can partner with. And so I will encourage every woman to connect whenever you see such kind of network, especially the Fabulous Woman Group. I'm also with the Leading Ladies Network. That's how I answer call this network.
Beauties of Eden as well.
Yes, Beauties of Eden. Oh, correct one. I'm with all these groups.
Everywhere there's goodness.
Everywhere there is goodness, I am there. So I am with all these groups and I'm really benefiting. So I will also encourage other women who are stuck emotionally, spiritually, financially, to come and connect with us.
Yeah. You know, these trips that you take us on, I remember last year at which year did you, 2022, when you took us to Bunso. Hey, you know, I've done canopy walk, but that one, it was scary. It was scary, but I kept just motivating myself. I can, and you insisted that everyone is doing it. No one you came is not doing anything. So we knew that there's no way. Madam says we are all doing it. But you see, I'm getting goosebumps. After we were able to go through the experience and overcome our fear, people were like, if I can do this, then my business can do. You know, people just started applying that, overcoming that fear to, so these things that we go on, it's not for fun, just for fun. Yes, it's fun, but it's not about the fun. The experience changes you. You come out and you are a different person. You're like, if I could conquer that. Nanekia, do you know that the survival island trip we did there? Sometimes, the picture is at Fab House. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, so me, what was I thinking? People's mothers and wives and daughters carrying them to this place, Volta, like it just blows my mind. But you know what? I think that Nana Ekua, if we could do this, there is nothing we can do. This Volta Lake, deep lake, two people kayaking on, I mean, come on. And so these experiences also open your mind in a way that is different. If every day you are in the same place, facing that same problem, trying to find that same solution, there's something about moving to another place, an environment that challenges you. Do you remember? This is humiliating. It was raining. We were slipping down the slope. Just the trees were being merciless. And we survived it. It was truly survival island. We survived it. But we came out and you feel like, Charlie, you are championata. You can do everything. And so for anyone watching who sees the party crew advertise this and that, and you think, it's not just for the fun of it. It changes you in a way. It shows you what you are capable of. What is already in you that you don't know. And so this is why I actually just wanted to invite you, so that people will know that it's not just the fun. Yes, I love fun. You and I, dear, we are like queens of fun. But it's not just about the fun. There's transformation in these experiences. It's not just, just say, we have nothing to do. We have a lot to do. We are so busy. But we make time and we pay. We invest the money in this because we know the value. So thank you. I'll let you talk about girls camping and then even cultural tour and give back day, what to expect. But before then, I'm going to ask you my favorite questions, short sentences. I'm going to start and then you just finish it with one short sentence. Okay. So the first one is, if I could advise my younger self in one short sentence, I would say, sorry, what did you say?
Read.
Oh, can, Ikra, can, thank you. I am fabulous because
I support women. I don't work against
women. Yes. And it's so important that people know that there are a lot of human beings who support women and a lot of women's community who support themselves. This perception that, women are against each other. I mean, like, which women are you with? Change your friends. If your friends are working against you, change them, because they are good people out there. And then the last one is, one book that has greatly helped me in life is
Beyond the Rivers of Ethiopia by Pastor Mensota.
Oh, Pastor Mensota. He has the same birthday as me. See, that is why.
Yes. He's
so, that man, and he makes the Old Testament so nice. Like when that man, he is just gifted. Please tell him he has a huge crush here. Okay, so now let's talk about first. You talk about the iFAB Cultural Tour and Give Back Day because that day is for you. It's dedicated to the the fabulous, no, so big, the party crew. What should we expect on that day, which is third? And then after you tell us what people should expect for the girls' camping.
So the party crew, we are a registered tour firm, and then we are a member of the Tour Operators Union of Ghana. So I am not alone in this business. I am licensed by the government of Ghana to do what I do. And so far, because I'm connected to, I'll say about 80% of tour operators in this country, I know so far that we are the only tour firm who has a special program in our annual calendar just for women. And Amma, you were sharing about what you gain from doing some of these activities have been taking your community through. It's about breaking mental barriers. If you are able to break some of these mental barriers through adventure, in business, you'll be able to take some bold decisions. So I have designed a program just for women. And iFAB, it's women gathering, and I have a program for them. And then right after iFAB, we do the girls campaign as well. So iFAB, so far, because it's women group and most of our women are into business, I know breaking the mental barrier is core. So mostly I wanted to do an adventure with them. Last 2 years, we went on an adventure. And people who were like, I can't do this. I'm afraid. You don't have an option. I'm a child of God. If I take your money, you will do it. Take your money and keep it and not encourage you to do it. It's like I've taken money without giving you value. So once I've taken the money, you will do it. So you will do it. So I am glad the women were able to go through the programs, the zip line, the canopy walk, horse ride. It was fun, but it was also about that mental barrier. Things you think you cannot do. When you go back, you look at those pictures, you are hanging in the air, and you are like, I did this. Why can't I do this? And so that's what the impact of the program, the adventures I do for women. I want the women to be adventurous. I am encouraging women to be adventurous. Be adventurous mentally. You will transfer that adventure into your business. Living at home, you'll be adventurous. And so that's the more reason why I do the adventures with the women. Last year we went to Kwewu. It was sightseeing and a bit of adventure. It was wonderful. This year we are doing cultural day. We are no longer doing adventure, but then it is a platform to learn. The more you know, the better it gets. Some people do not even know the reason why they have to name their children with indigenous Ghanaian name. They don't know why they have to eat what we used to eat. Most people think in the past, we were eating bottom, our parents fanti, because we couldn't afford the fried rice and the pizzas. It's not like that. Our forefathers and some foremothers, they were cooking with our health in mind. And so you learn how this food came about, how the Ashantis behave the way they behave. Do you even know why the Ashantis are formidable? You know why they say, Wukuma Pima Peppa? Come and learn. Do you know why Kumasi is called Kumasi? Amele, right? Do you know that the Ashanti region is the only region in Ghana that speaks one language? All the other regions, they have multiple languages. The central region, we have multiple. I'm a Fanti. We don't speak just Fanti. We have the Gomoa people speaking some language, the Ifutu, but Ashantis, the whole of the Ashanti region, and the language makes them formidable. And so, on our cultural day, there's so much we can learn, and not just even about Ghana, about Africa, because you don't know what you have, you don't even know how to use it.
Yeah.
You will not even have confidence in who you are as a Ghanaian and as an African. So that's the more reason why this time we are not doing adventure, but we are doing this cultural day to learn. And after the learning, we will also give back to our community. For the Fabulous Women, we believe in giving. We receive business advice, business support. We go on to do our business. And then after 1 year, we come back, we gather again by the grace of God. We want to at least also give back to encourage someone, to motivate someone, and to build a community, especially the community where our hub is sitting, so that we can all win together. So Cultural Day on the 3rd of March is something different, but it's going to be a wonderful vibe.
Wonderful. And then the girls camping.
Girls camping. So right after iFAB, the following weekend, Friday to Sunday, we are doing the girls camping, and it's also all ladies trip. For the party crew, this is our flagship trip. Like, this is the trip we put in so much resources because first we want our women who are stressed to come and relax. Number 2, we want our women who are stuck, just as I was stuck some years back, to come and connect. And then we also want our women who need some inspiration to come and connect with nature. You know, the more you connect with nature, the more you become creative. This is one thing a lot of people. And so this year, we are going to Akosombo. We will set off on the 8th, the afternoon from Accra to Akosombo. And when we arrive, we are setting off at 3 p.m. and we hope to be there by 6 p.m. And so the evening, it is a free evening for you to do your own thing. There's a nightclub. If you want to go jamming yourself, you can jam. There's swimming pool. You can swim. And thankfully, one of our participants is a swimming coach. So you can get some free swimming tips. And then people who want to pray, we have some prayer warriors who would want to connect and pray. So the Friday night is easy night for all of us. You choose what you want to do with the night. So we arrive, we check in, we have dinner, and then the rest of the time is yours until you go to bed. And then the Saturday morning, we will do our breakfast at 7:30, 8 o'clock. We go to the Princess. So we are having a cruise party. If you've been on Dodi before, you know how it is. Live band. And if you don't want to dance, there's a section for movie. So you can join the movie. But once you are going with the party,
you will dance.
You will dance, because the dancing also has what it does to us. So the sitting is too much, going to sit to watch a movie. No, we will dance. And so we will dance, go on the cruise. On the cruise, we will have lunch, drinks, everything. And then by 4 o'clock, we'll be back at the hotel. So from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock is free time. And relax, chat, connect with people, and do whatever you want to do. Or if you still want to call home. When I'm on a tour, I hardly call home. Let the home take care of itself. Let me also chill. So yeah, so from 4 to 6, you have that time. And 6 o'clock, we do dinner. After dinner, we'll go to dress up and get ready for wellness session with Pastor Annette Day. If you know this woman, you will go for loan and come for this program. It is this same woman whose ministry helped me to overcome that challenge I was carrying on my head. So, because I know what her ministry has done for me, I had to know. If I tell you what I did, the things I've done to get her, I have prayed, I have fasted, I have bombarded her with messages. In fact, I've done all I could because I know a lot of women are in my position. They are carrying some staffs on their head. Some things have become mountains before them, and they need to overcome them. They need some, Pastor Annette, she has a way of pumping some energy into you. If you are unserious, you will become serious.
Attention.
And her ministry cuts across. It's not just about, women is parenting, marriage, singleness or singlehood, business, every aspect of your life. She has a way of addressing it. And it's not just coming for that wellness session, but also connecting you to her ministry, because even after that session, YouTube, Facebook, if you've not met the person and I even share her links, you don't know the impact. But if you meet her in person, I will not even share her link before you go and look for her content. You know what it will do for you. You yourself, you will go. And so we are going to have that wellness session with Pastor Annette. By the grace of God, God has released her. The husband has released her. America has released her. And we are having her at that moment. Please, don't lose God. She comes to Ghana probably once a year. And so, women, this is our time to tap from her. So we will have that session. For 1 hour, she will speak to us about our spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. And then after that 1 hour presentation, she has 1 hour with us. Any question can ask. And then we will go to bed. After that session, we are going to have a deep sleep. That night, after that session, we all turn off our phone and sleep. We need it. Deep sleep session. And then the next morning, we'll do breakfast and it's a Sunday morning. And most of us will not be in church because we will be on the trip. But we have a pastor with us. So we'll do a special fellowship Sunday morning, still at Volta Hotel. And if you know Volta Hotel, if you don't know Volta Hotel, check it on the internet. It is a beautiful place to be. A wonderful and calming environment. Don't miss out. So from Volta Hotel, Sunday, after the fellowship, we'll go and pack and then just freshen up and whatever. And 11, we check out. When we check out on our way, we'll go to Shy Hills. Go to Accra. Shy Hills is a reserve, like Kakum National Park. It is a national park, and you need to go there to connect with nature once again. We come home. So we hope to be in Accra probably around 4. Yeah, we are back in Accra so that you can settle and then get ready for the week. So this is Girls Camping 2020. Don't want to miss
it. It's so beautiful you are describing it. And I know you are very good with your time. If you say we'll be there by 4, hurry, you move everything. You make
Let us come and be going. Let us come and be going.
And I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I will share the link to the girls camping and of course to the cultural day and give back to the post. But is there a number that people can also reach out to you on?
Oh, yes. My number, you can WhatsApp me. WhatsApp is so cool because most of the time I'm on the move. So I miss your call.
Yeah.
Though I will return the call, but WhatsApp too will be cool. So my number is 0242. If you're outside Ghana, it's plus 233, then 242 084262. So you can reach me on this number 24/7, especially on WhatsApp. And if you have any further inquiry, I'll gladly answer. And then you can also find us on Instagram, thepartycrew.gh, on Facebook, The Party Crew. And then on YouTube, we are there, The Party Crew. Please check us out and then check some of our videos and then connect more with us.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nanekua, for making time to be with us to explain. And I'm just praying that whoever this message is for, they receive it and they run with it so that they will also have a testimony to share. So thank you for the work that you do. It is really important. God bless you.
Amen. And then thank you. First of all, I thank God for blessing us with Duncan, because through Duncan, I've been able to connect with all these beautiful women. And then I'm also getting this business support when I'm facing challenges, especially when you attend iFAB. I didn't talk much about iFAB. It's just the contract. But iFAB itself, other women share their stories. And you get to know that you are not alone. They are going through stuff and they are still pushing. So you too, go back and push. You don't have an excuse. And so being in this community, it's life transforming. Whenever you have the opportunity to connect with the Fabulous Woman Network, please do. If you see our programs, don't think it's women going to meet. It is not about that. We are serious people. We want to make billions. So we won't go and gossip. We don't have that time. And so if you see our programs, connect with us. If you see Party Cruise program, don't waste time. We will give you value for your money. We won't let you leave your home, leave your family, and come and waste your time. Make sure we give you value for money. And so I thank God for Duncan. I thank God for this community. If you are a woman, you are looking for a community of energy, of fresh vibes, please join the Fabulous Woman community. Thank you for having me, Mama.
My pleasure.
iFAB Ashanti, a haven nestled at the tip of Kumasi, where fresh air meets serenity. iFAB Ashanti is a residential learning and event space perfect for your corporate training, staff retreat, group hangouts, and wedding receptions. With 4 rooms and 15 beds, you and your group can sleep comfortably. What makes us special? iFAB Ashanti is not just a space, it's a commitment. By choosing us, you support community projects empowering women and youth. Join us at iFAB Ashanti off Afol Junction, Abuabukesi, Kumasi. iFAB Ashanti, here we grow.
Well, wasn't that just something else? Listening to her story, I felt encouraged. I'm going to keep this. Obviously, it's online, and anytime I'm feeling like, yeah, you cry, what are you doing? What does it matter? Why are you doing it? Anytime self-doubt feels like knocking on my door, I will listen to this episode to know that God is using what we are doing. God is using this platform for something important to Him. So I'm just so grateful for sharing her story. And please, if you are watching this and you feel nudged, or you feel the Holy Spirit leading you to probe further, find out more about iFAB, find out more about Girls Camping, find out more about joining a community of supportive women, do not hesitate to take that action. I was somewhere 9 years ago and God took me out, and it's been amazing. I can't even. So I know, and I can totally resonate with what Nanekia has been sharing. Well, it's a few days to iFAB. I hope to see you. You can sign up for day 2, which is the iFAB Power Lunch and Learn. We are going to learn. We're going to listen to stories, get insights, connect with other women so we can grow together, right, through the panel discussion and all the different activities. And then there's also the cultural tour and Give Back Day, which is going to be on the 3rd. So the iFAB Power Lunch and Learn, which is the main event, is on the 2nd of March, Saturday. And then on the 3rd, Sunday, we do the cultural tour. We go to Menchia Museum, Cultural Center. When we come back, we have the cultural activity. We dress up in our cultural, wear and all that. And then we'll have some local foods like that paprensa and poto and stuff that she was mentioning. Yeah, so it's learning and fun, really. And that's really what we are about. We learn, but in a fun way. And we connect and we support each other. So I do look forward to you signing up. All the links to what we've shared are in the caption for iFAB Cultural Tour and Give Back Day. And then Girls Camping, which is being organized by the party crew, is also in there. Check it out, and we look forward to connecting with you. Until the next time, it's toodles. Bye.
Mind Your Business is one of our free resources available on YouTube. And if you prefer to work with me one-on-one as your coach, as a consultant, or as a trainer, it starts with a discovery call. Head to amaduncan.com/store to book a discovery call with me.